The war between the Israel and the Hamas terrorists have now entered the day 26, and now the gun battle that was being fought with the airstrikes and heavy artillery has now shifted to the small arms weapon, as the forces of Israel have gone very close to the area where the terrorists of Hamas are hiding in the densely populated area. It's important to mention that we have seen how Israel Defense Forces were carrying out coordinated attacks with the help of not only the defense forces on the ground but also the aerial support that was being used by the IDF. Now, if we speak of the incidents that have happened yesterday, so it was made very clear that the forces of the Israel have been inside more than 5 to 7 miles. They have traveled inside the Gaza Strip, and now they are clearing the area, because now they are at the area which is one of the most strategic area. And in the overnight operations, we have seen that top soldiers, including those who have been the commanders of the Hamas, they have been killed. 9 is the number of the casualties that Israel Defense Forces have suffered. 300 locations of including the anti-tank missile and rocket launch sites and the observation points have been targeted by the Israel Defense Forces with the support of Israel Air Force, and more than 50 terrorists of the Hamas, those who were operating within Jabalia, have been neutralized by the Israel Defense Forces. The commander of the Beit Lahia, which happens to be one of the biggest battalion of the Northern Brigade of Hamas, Nasim Ajina, has also been neutralized by the Israel Defense Forces, and the operations continue as we speak from the ground zero. You can hear the loud bangs that are coming from the other side. These loud bangs can be heard, and also the firing, the small arms firing, the machine gun fire that is regularly taking place from the ground zero. This clearly shows that how the terrorists of Hamas are trying to destabilize the region. These are all the facilities of the Hamas that have been utilized in the initial days of the gunfire, and as we speak from the ground zero, the operations continue on the day 5 of the incursion of Gaza by the Israel Defense Forces. And these operations are strategically very important, because now the Israel Defense Forces are at the place where the terrorists of Hamas are face to face, and that's why the indiscriminate firing can also be heard from the ground zero, where the terrorists of Hamas are firing at the IDF, and IDF is giving a reply. So these are the firing that can be heard. And also in the north, we have seen how the Hezbollah and also the Houthis of the Yemen, they are also trying to mount pressure. As we speak, these are the artillery launches that are taking place a couple of meters away from us. Abiding by the guidelines, we are not showing the artillery positions of the Israel Defense Forces, but we are telling you that how they are decimating the terror infrastructure of Hamas, that is almost 6 to 7 miles from here, because the area that is 5 to 7 miles have been cleared and advanced by the Israel Defense Forces with the help of the Israel Air Force as well as the Navy that has deployed the missile boats on the Red Sea as well. Gursimran Singh for Republic Media Network from Ground Zero.